Is my psychology broken? 12 striking signs that will make you question yourself. Experts explain. Life sometimes feels like a maze, you feel lost, but your mind never lies to you. As psychiatrist Dr. Gabor Mate says, pain is an invitation to heal. In this video, based on my clinical experience and the research of Harvard psychologist Daniel Gilbert, I'll reveal 12 signs that might make you think, do I have this too? Here's the list. 1. The feeling of, I don't love myself. Self-hating thoughts are the triumph of your inner critic. Psychologist Dr. Kristen Neff says, self-compassion is the first aid kit for the soul. When was the last time you looked in the mirror and said, I love you, to yourself? 2. Ritualizing escape. Alcohol, shopping, endless TV shows. A glass of wine is harmless, but drinking every night just to forget. Psychiatrist Dr. Anna Lemke states, addiction is a cry to silence pain. What emotion are you trying to avoid? 3. Constant conflict in relationships. Everyone is against me. If you find yourself in conflict with everyone around you, this might be projection. Psychotherapist Carl Jung once said, everything we see outside is a reflection of what's inside. Who were you actually angry at in your last argument? 4th, loss of concentration. My mind is like a butterfly. Rereading the same page 3 times, neuroscientist Dr. Amishi Jha warns, attention is an iceberg melting under stress. What emotion is holding your mind hostage? 5. Paralyzed by fear. What if I fail? If you feel frozen instead of taking action, this is the trap of avoidance. Psychologist Dr. Susan Jeffers advises, walk into your fear or your life will shrink. What are you avoiding the most? 6. The shadow of trauma. The past never leaves me. If you still carry that painful memory in your body years later, psychiatrist Dr. Bessel van der Kolk states, the body never forgets. Which memory is still poisoning you? 7. Breakdown of routines. Sleep, appetite, social life. Raiding the fridge at 3 a.m. and struggling to get out of bed in the morning. Psychologist Dr. Matthew Walker says, sleep is the sanctuary of the soul. How long has your routine been a battlefield? 8. Emotional overload. Small things feel like a disaster. If not receiving a text message ruins your day, psychotherapist Dr. Laurie Brocky 9. Toxic relationship patterns, but they always hurt me. If you keep being drawn to the same type of people, psychologist Dr. Nicole LaPera notes, relationships are the stage where our inner dynamics play out. Which old wound is trapping you in this cycle? The inner voice that says nothing matters. Existential emptiness, as psychiatrist Viktor Frankl explains, is the spark that ignites the search for meaning. What purpose gets you out of bed each morning? 11th, social alarm bells. Everyone looks at me weirdly. If people tell you you're overreacting, psychologist Dr. Elaine Aron explains, highly sensitive people are the unseen antennas of the world. Which criticism hurts you the most? 12. The stubbornness of I can handle it alone. Rejecting professional help might be a sign of lone warrior syndrome. Psychiatrist Dr. Irvin Yalom warns, loneliness is an illusion that magnifies pain. Why are you afraid to ask for support? How many of these 12 signs felt familiar to you? Comment, I relate to 7 of them, and see that you're not alone. Remember, as Carl Jung said, light is born in the darkness. If you've watched this video, it means your desire to heal is still alive. Seeking professional help is not a weakness, but the greatest act of courage. In the next video, we'll discuss how to cope with these signs. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. Because you are valuable.